5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Final round.
Final round.
And you know what?
Going to do that.
This is not a good hand.
This is a mixed bad hand.
I'm
gonna bite the
gonna
bullet
have
here.
to go again. I'm just gonna assume I'm gonna lose 6 points at this point in time. 3, 2, 1. Wasabi.
Wasabi.
Fruit.
Eel.
You're fine. You should be fine with the eel.
Yeah,
Fine.
Ian, you're absolutely 100% fine.
Next.
You're double fine then.
Oh, he's definitely
Oh,
fine.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yes, Ian is 100% absolutely fine.
Yep. 3. Oh, no.
Oh, hang on.
I'm going to swap to that instead. I don't trust the rest of you with the cards.
Oh, you should never trust any of us. 3, 2, 1. Sashimi.
Salmon nigiri.
With
Damn it,
nigiri on wasabi.
Nice. And I have my second eel.
Ah,
Do I continue hurting Josh?
yes.
Which
Feel
one?
free.
Hmm.
It's up to you. The thing you've got to remember is you're in the lead. All you need to do is just play points, and you should be good.
Hmm.
3, 2, 1. Shimi.
Eel.
Dumpling.
Hmm.
Yep.
Definitely gonna have to play that one.
Have to go with you.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Salmon
nigiri.
Salmon nigiri.
3 salmon nigiris, and I have the odd one out, which is 2 maki rolls.
But my salmon nigiri is on wasabi. Thank you, Vija. You didn't have much choice, but
Well,
I still
I
appreciate
thought
it.
I'd help you out a little.
Cool. 3, 2, 1.
Eel.
Sashimi.
Oh, that's the triple for Earth Art.
Yep. The sashimi has done me well
Mm.
for 2 rounds out of 3.
Mainly because no one else is picking up the sashimi.
Hi.
Or the
well,
bench in one hand, and it's impossible to get them all.
Yeah,
So
pretty much.
Nibal and Vija got eels, was it?
Yep.
Correct.
Does mean that Vija does have his eel quota. And I put
Yeah.
down 3 maki rolls.
Now, Ian, you can hurt the bow now.
No, I'm in last. There's no way I'm going to be able to do anything about this now.
Oh, I don't know about that one.
Mm.
That's not going to benefit me.
Ian's not mean. He's not like us.
Not thinking.
I beg your pardon, like us.
We're vindictive bastards is what we are.
I'm not.
I'm just playing for points.
I'm here.
Look, just because I'm born from hell doesn't mean I'm vindictive. 3, 2, 1. Mackie.
Dumpling.
Niggy.
Sashimi.
Ah.
Oh.
Ooh, I may have played a wrong move there. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna do anything more with that one. Everyone ready? 3,
Yeah.
2, 1. Mackie.
Maki.
Soy sauce.
Nigiri egg.
Nigiri, egg edition.
Oh, thank God you weren't mean. Oh, thank God.
No, this is the turn where he gets to be mean. If he wants to.
No, trust me. He
Oh.
wasn't mean.
Oh, yeah. I missed that one, but then again, I was thinking something else instead.
That's fair. 3, 2, 1.
Eel.
Mackie.
Egg.
Niggy.
Oh, no. No, well, actually, then, it makes no difference. Oh, I've just given Ian a lot of points, I think.
Oh,
Mackie!
Eel.
soy sauce.
Right, I got that through there, so I've got 6 different colours. 1, 2, 3,
Uh,
4, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3,
Ah.
4, 5, 6.
So
Yeah, it's
your soy sauce does nothing.
years.
Well,
1,
Mr.
2,
Genius, would you like to go first?
As I say, it was worth a try to try and get on the soy sauce.
Soy sauce trend.
I think this
I-
to
To be fair, I didn't have.
features.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't have much else in terms of my general plan of.
Yeah,
of
that's fair.
stuff. It was very limiting. So I have 1 dumpling for 1 point. I have eel for 7. I have egg for 1. Sashimi does nothing. Soy sauce does nothing, and the maki. I think I'm second.
You are second.
No, we're
1,
Oh,
2,
is it?
3, 4, 5.
no, we're
You're
tied.
You get
Oh,
3
we're tied.
each.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that
It makes,
Three
it makes
points.
no difference to Ian because he was
Makes
going
no
to be
difference.
getting 3 anyway.
makes no difference to me. Okay, and count up fruits.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, this is where it's going to go pear-shaped.
This is when you're going to go redeem yourself.
Potentially.
I can see already he's got no losses on that.
So
Correct.
two. So one. So I've got one orange, which is nothing. I have one. So I have two watermelon, which is 1 point, and then I have
5.
5 pineapples for 10.
Ooh.
So he's
So
now
put you on
36.
36.
Puts me 2 points ahead of Phil, and he has yet to do his turn.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm
Nibal.
winning this round.
Fine. Squid Nigiri, I got enough that I can actually get 7 points from that. So that is 26.
Yep.
One dumpling. So that is 27. Sashimi does nothing. Maki does nothing. Salmon Nigiri I've got 2 of. So that's another 4 points. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's put me 31.
Yep. But now it's fruit time in
Now
the
it's
balls.
fruit time. I've got no pineapples. That's -2 from whatever I get in the end. In the meantime, I've got 4 of the. Is it 4? Yes, 4.
3.
Yeah, you got 4 both.
Oh yeah, 4 each. Yeah.
4 each of the
So
others.
that's another 12.
So that's 12.
That's
So 10. So
Yeah.
1,
41.
41.
Not bad.
Phil, I need
Right.
you to do really badly.
Right, me?
Yeah.
Really
No,
badly.
I'm first because I'm behind you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I get 3 points for my Mackie for tying. So 1, 2, 3. I then get 10 points for my sashimi, which
you at 39.
39. And then I get 6 for my salmon nigiri on wasabi, but because I hate fruit, I don't have any fruit.
So you're.
So I get -6 from the fruit, so that cancels out my salmon nigiri. So that puts me as 39 is my final total.
Alright.
Okay, Phil, I need you to get 6 or less. Please.
So,
That's not happening.
I'm at 34 at the moment.
Yeah.
Nibal, for
41.
context here, is on 41. So, I have 2 eel. So that's 7 points. So that takes me to 41.
He's tied.
41.
No!
I then have a squid nigiri on a wasabi.
No!
So that is 9 points.
That puts you up to 50.
Yes. I then have a
1,
3
2,
egg
3.
nigiri, which is 3 points.
And a
Plus a salmon nigiri.
Plus
Which
a
is 5
salmon
points.
nigiri.
So that's 5 points.
Yeah, so that's 5 points. So that takes me to
55.
55. I got a soy sauce, which is useless, doesn't do anything.
Yep.
And then going to the fruit round, I have 2 orange
Oranges.
slices,
So that's
which count
1
as 1.
But
And then I don't have anything else, so that is -2 for each, so
three altogether.
-2. It's -3, yeah. So that puts me at
52.
52 points, and
11 ahead of second place.
God, damn it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a pleasure. You have been thrashed.
It's 2021 again with him winning the games.
So for
Wait,
context,
what about 2022?
I can't remember. I need to double check that.
it was there was a ridiculous time in which Vijay just won all the games, or
Yeah.
if
I
he
mean,
didn't win, we just ended up with a group tie that no one won. So,
Yeah, true.
but yeah, for context, in terms of the scores from the final round, I was last with 36. Then it was Earthart with 39. Nibal got 41, and in the lead with a massive 52 points, and all of the eel that he can eat. It's
Nom
Vijay.
nom nom nom.
See, this is what I get for trying to deny people eel. I end up losing by 11 points.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. Is like maybe you're focusing too much on denying other people points
I
and
mean,
forgetting
if I
you need points as well.
If I didn't do that, you might have overtook me. But then on the other hand, I should have
True.
been focusing on denying Phil.
Yeah,
And again,
exactly.
I think the focus, Nibal, should have been on scoring your own points rather than denying other
I
people's
did
points.
well. I got a lot of fruit.
Then again, we did have
That's
2
true.
appetizers that needed grouping together.
That's true.
So that kind of played into the scheme as well. If we had different appetizers in play, strategies would have been different. And I mean, Vijay would have won, but still. But you
Yeah, I
know,
think it makes good
I may
competition,
not have
at
come
least.
last.
There's
So-
always next month.
Well, with the games over, Nibal, would you like to close us off for the day?
Yeah, fine. Right. I'm not bitter at all.
There's always next
is-
time, Nibal.
Ah. Right, so in the downtime since, what was it, October, when we last did a recording?
It was October,
Yeah.
yes.
Let me see what I've been doing. Recently I've been playing Spyro Reignited Trilogy again. I say again because
very nice.
the first time I played it was on the PlayStation 4, which is fine.
Yeah, fair.
But it's like, it's on sale. It's on Steam. Why not? So it's like, I got on Steam now. Excellent. I can do what I wanted to do in the first place. Mod it, improve it, and well, there are some mods I haven't figured out how to work out, like a reshader, but well, it's like just optional stuff.
What mods have you done then?
Is it After the Watershed?
Oh, I think I might know one of the mods based on one of your titles. Because
I don't want to look at Nibal's games library or what he's got now.
No, the game library's fine. It's what I've done to my game library's files.
I put in a few mods last time I played it on PC. One of them was just recoloring Spyro, and then another one was...
One of those I have done. I've given like a rainbow sort of scale colour.
I'm surprised that the rainbow colour was not one of the default passcodes that they put into the game. You know, like big head mode and such.
No, they're all just literally the shaders they use for the power-ups, aren't they? I think so.
There is boards to change the power-up colours.
Yeah, I saw some of those, because I think some of those look better.
But it's been fun playing it. I did the second one and
I worry about you.
You shouldn't. Just if the others don't worry about me, you don't need to worry about me. I played the second one, I've played the third one, I'm mostly finished with the first game in that trilogy. I was almost done with it today, actually.
Nice.
So I might be finished with it by the end of tomorrow, or in 4 weeks ago, if you're listening to this.
Actually, out of interest, did you have a bug with if the frame rate was unlocked?
I don't remember if I've locked it or not.
No, it's because when I installed the game originally on my new PC, the frame rate was unlocked automatically, and the controls were impossible to use. And I found that it was a bug with unlocked frame rate, so I had to lock it 60 frames a second.
When you bought it, though, that was a while ago, wasn't it?
No, it was earlier. It was middle of last year, summer sale of
that was like a while ago. I've only just played it on PC recently, so it might have been fixed by them when I played it, because I didn't notice anything wrong. It seems fine.
Spyro, everybody! The Stupendium and Rockit Gaming! Go! They call me Spyro. I'm on a quest to find those dragons to rescue. Got any advice for the battle I'm left to?
Find dragons first, that's all I can tell you.
From Artisan Land to the sands of the Avalar, I've got a few new tyrants to sabotage. Raiding the fortress, slaying the sorceress, flaming the north to the scorched mark abattoir.
See those gems, they're so lovely.
Free my friends, guess you want some of these.
Spyro, mine those cryptocurrencies.
I'm kinda fighting Ripto currently. Classic restored like crashed up with horns with bird on the base. I'll be smashing the scores.
What about nasty Gano?
Oh, blast him! Eat him with a plastic fork.
Looks like I've got work to do. Scaled up in purple hues. The hottest dragon protagonist since my first debut. So you had best be excited. What do to get reignited? So finding you in the light and let's make some barbecue.
Spread your wings and take us higher. Higher. Evil never brings an empire. Colorful greatness awaits the wonderful world that we make. He's never gonna give up till he gathers all the eggs. Fate takes us higher. It's getting hot, let's turn it up to 1,000,000. Year of the dragon, Spyro's out to protect them. The sorceress, she spread the eggs through all the worlds and got away. Forgotten realms, I guess it's time to remember.
Breathe fire, gather up all the treasure. Paying money bags with gems, gotta enter. Yellow sidekick flies above. Light a match, zip around, and he sparks it up. Headstrong, charging into the enemies. Fly down, swooping in, that's his specialty. Magic happens in the land of dragons. Through the smoke, you know he's blowing, knows he keeps it savage.
Looks like I've got work to do. Scaled up in purple hues. The hottest dragon protagonist since my first debut. So you had best be excited. What do to get reignited? So finding you in the light and let's make some
Barbecue. Spread your wings and take us higher. Higher. Evil never brings an empire. Colorful greatness awaits the wonderful world that we make. He's never gonna give up till he gathers all the eggs. Fate takes us higher. Spread your wings and take us higher.
No, but that was the thing I've been playing over the last week. What I was playing mainly before Christmas and still slightly ongoing is one I think I've played. Earth has played. Has anyone else played the new Pokemon games?
The what? Sorry.
The new Pokemon games, Scarlet Violet.
Yes.
Okay, Phil's played it. Have you played it? Ian?
That is a no from myself.
You know for yourself.
I've been busy playing Legends Arceus instead.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, you probably made a good life choice there.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with Scarlet Violet.
There's some performance issues, let's be honest.
There's no. It could be worse. It could be Sonic 06 worse.
You don't want to go into the game saying it could be worse. It could be Sonic 06 worse. That's Sammy with faint praise, Nibal.
I think that might be the point.
No, but
Yeah.
it's nice trying out technically the second open world Pokemon game of the year.
I wouldn't call Arceus open world because it's not a single open world. It's kind of like open missions, I guess.
It's them dipping into it at least into the open world aspect.
It's as open world as Assassin's Creed 2 is, basically. I think we can say because Assassin's Creed 2 is effectively a lot of levels which you can
I would say Assassin's Creed 1 would be more the equivalent on that.
Okay, fair enough. One or two.
Whereas Scarlet and Violet is properly open world for the most part.
But yeah, Scarlet Violet is like the 9th gen of Pokemon. They've now finally breached 1,000 Pokemon.
Really?
Yep.
1008.
Yep. And do you want to have a guess what they've given the designation of the 1,000th Pokemon International Dex to?
Is that stupid ass 1,000 coin Pokemon that you got to go around and collect individual coins for?
Yep, they go Gold and go number 1,000.
Okay, there is a slightly easier way of doing it, Vija, which is if you catch more of them, they give you like 50 per capture.
Catch them or just beat the chests. Just beat up the chests.
To be fair, I only know of this. I have not played that far in the game. I found it was basically the way they set up the game this time round. I found it more frustrating than normal. I get that they've gone open world, but it ended up I went the wrong direction, and then suddenly getting my ass handed to me on a regular basis.
I mean, there's technically no correct direction, technically speaking, by the game's
technically speaking, but also technically speaking, if you're following the gym route, like I wanted to do, it's like you had to go one direction,
and then
you had to backtrack, go in the other direction,
backing yourself again,
that
way.
And it's like, I mean, this may be my bias coming from the background of it was all in a linear line kind of thing. You go to one gym, then you go on to the next route, and you go to the next gym, and it's leveled up by 5 or 6 levels, etc., etc. I did not appreciate having to backtrack.
My one
because I ended up at the gym with the normal guy. To be fair, he is the one redeeming thing.
He is the best gym leader.
He is.
I agree with that.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. But I got stuck on him for ages until my partner kindly said, "Yeah, you do know you need to go and backtrack." Backtrack.
See, I didn't actually end up backtracking. I ended up just what I did was I kind of did a big loop, but I didn't bother. I avoided all the Pokemon and just hit all the Pokemon centers, so that I had walk points, and then went and did all that kind of stuff.
I just went yo-yoing around like it tells you to. My one little complaint with it is they don't scale the gyms and the Titans to your progress. It's just like they're a set level.
That would have been better.
That's a set level.
See, yeah, because that kind of screwed me up with my gym order because I did. So I did. My 4th gym was the Psychic gym, which I think is like one of the 2 highest level ones.
I think it's in the top 3 of them. I think
definitely the top 3. I think it's the top 2. But like in the end, my last gym, I was about 40 levels over for, and it's like, yeah, okay, I've not done this.
But then, how were you controlling your Pokemon at that stage? If they were 40 levels over,
because I had Sim 7 of it. Well, the other thing is, even if you over level, there is like things which mean that the Pokemon will still listen to you. So if you have a really good friendship level with your Pokemon, they don't care. They don't care if they're over leveled. They'll still obey you.
Okay, that's where I went wrong because, well, I got a little bit of help starting out in that I swapped Pokemon with someone, and they power leveled
Your
my main
partner?
Pokemon. So
that's the thing.
And they power leveled it to level 60, and then traded it back. Now, in previous games, this wouldn't be an issue because I was its original trainer. They've taken that away, and it would not listen to me. So someone
That's
had
interesting.
my main Pokemon.
Because what I did was I traded with people to get so between three of us we could have all three of the starters starting out in the game. So I restarted like four or five times.
Yeah.
Before we could, breed
Properly
them.
start.
And so I had all three starters with two of them at level 1 traded at the beginning of the game. And even when they did go past the level, they still never disobeyed me because they really liked me.
That's the
But
thing.
I
I didn't fix the friendship thing, which I'll be honest. It's like, where's this friendship stuff come in? What do I need to do? Is this the sandwich? Is this the sandwich making thing I'm gonna do?
Sandwich method does help a little bit.
There's loads of things you can do to increase, because it's been in the games for ages. Because certain Pokemon evolve specifically because they like you.
Yeah, it's been
It's
in
been
there
in there since Gen 2, hasn't it?
Yes, it's been in there since they had Umbreon Espeon.
Yeah, but I do agree with. I kind of agree with Nibal's point that it feels. I feel like they should scale based on which ones you visit in that order.
Like, have you done how many gym badges you done? You done none? Okay, you get the most basic team. If you've done how many Titans, make the Titan more difficult. The more Titans you beat, the more difficult you get. And same with the bases. They should have done that.
Yeah, it scale it so it's like, okay, we're just going to we'll do a quick check on what have you done already. All right, we'll scale it to suit it being more difficult than all those.
Or at the very least,
that's all it needs.
Just make for the Titans 5 different versions of each Titan levels, 5 different versions of the base levels, and then 8 different versions for each of the gym leaders. Just to avoid...
it's just changing a couple of lines of code, adding a variable rather than a fixed point.
It is a little bit more complicated.
Or at least just adding...
I'm oversimplifying.
Or at least just adding additional things where they just do a check. It's like, you've got this much progress in this storyline, you get this team. They could have just done that. But no, we've got set levels. But
yeah, because, again, Titan-wise, I thought the Flying Titan last.
Really?
Oh, yeah, that was, one hit, dead. Okay.
Yeah.
I think the stuff you get off them, you still get in order. So, like, the upgrade you get from all of them.
When I did checking, you get specific ones from specific ones you do.
What, is that Titans, not gym badges?
Yeah, each Titan gives you specific, like,
upgrade. Okay.
Some people apparently tend to just go straight for the Titans first, just so they can have all the upgrades, so they can just go about as usual. Which I don't blame them for.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Once I had all the upgrades, like, this is so much better. Why didn't I have this earlier?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the storylines, like the gym one was like fine. It's like pretty bog standard. The base one was somewhat interesting, with the final boss being someone somewhat unexpected who gets a very, very doesn't fit them theme, but a very good theme. You probably listened to the theme for the final boss on this base one, haven't you?
Yeah, I think so. I can't remember it very well, if I'm going to be honest.
It's quite a stark difference to the person that it's for. And then the Titan storyline. If John was here, he'd say, "Oh, he's pulled at the heartstrings of the doggo."
And then, yeah, immediately after you complete it, just beat the doggo up.
Yep. And then you do the elite. After you've done all those 3 of those storylines, and then you got like the big storyline, which takes you into that big crater in the middle.
Which I'm assuming Vijay hasn't got that far, so maybe we don't spoil the ending.
I'm not going to say what's there.
Yeah.
But there is a boss battle in that area, and that theme is it's a nice
Yeah,
theme.
no, I agree with you on that one. I will say that's where I have a lot of performance issues, and I've crashed a lot in that area.
I only crashed the game once. That's literally just...
Oh god, no! I've had close to 10 to 15 now.
Really?
Yeah, no, it crashes a lot. I will say it crashes in docked mode more than it crashes in handheld mode.
Okay, so which one are you on? Like the original Switch or the OLED?
I have an original Switch. I don't have an OLED.
But I've got the Lit, which is always handheld, and I've only had it crash once. So
yeah, as I said, it crashes in docked mode more.
You would think
which seems odd.
You would think it would be the opposite. It crashes more in handheld.
You would have thought so, but I think it's how it's been optimized is the problem. Because I think I figured why it crashes half the time, and it's trying to load too many entities at the same time.
It's the lack of VRAM.
Yeah,
it needs more VRAM because people have emulated it to the PC, naughty, and they have done a little trickery of unlocking it a little bit, and it runs a lot more smoother when it's not limited by the hardware specs of a Switch.
I will say one thing I do really like about the way they've done those 3 different storylines is that they kind of have a boss battle fight against every type in the game, with having the 5 Team Star battle raids in there.
Yeah.
Because that basically makes up the last 5 that are missing from the gyms and the Elite Four.
And then the Elite Four is like, they'll just repeat some of the types from the Titans and the... is it just the Titans? I can't remember. Is it just Titans or also the Team Star bases?
No. This is the thing. Elite Four, Gym, and Team Star make up all of the types. So it would be the Titans that are doing the repeating. Not including the Champion, because the Champion doesn't have a type.
No, that's true. No, the Champion, who has a quite crap team, compared to some of the previous champions.
Hi, Cynthia.
Nothing's going to beat Cynthia, but also, God damn it, Cynthia, why?
I mean, some of them can try, and some of them do get close, but yeah, the champion of Paldea, nope, not with that team. Not in that order, at least. If that team was sent out in a different order, it might be.
This is the thing, it's such an unmemorable fight, I just don't remember any of their Pokemon.
If she sends out her signature Pokemon first, and then a certain Pokemon that she's got in her team last, then it'd be more interesting.
Just trying to figure out what you... Yeah.
Spoilers.
Yeah, I will also say there's a weird bug when you're playing co-op with people in the crater, is that you can't see your friends while they're in the crater, which is so stupid.
I only went to the co-op once, and I was just to get the damn evolution method. And that was it. I turned that function off afterwards. But in this generation, the little gimmick it has, because the last 3 had gimmicks. I had to double check myself. It was the last 3 that had gimmicks. This one is terrestrialization. Pretty much the case of every Pokemon can have a Terra type, and it can be any of the 18. So everyone's got fair playing field. And what it does is it changes your Pokemon's type to a single type, and defensively you'll be just that type. Offensively, it's a little bit more complicated. You're that type. So let's say you got an Eevee. You're a normal type. Let's say you terrestrialize into like a fire type. You're defensively a fire type. Offensively, you've got the stab of a fire type and a normal type. If it's like a dual type that has a different Terra type, so instead of 2, like let's say fire type Lucario, it's going to have a fire type defensively, but it's going to have fighting, fire, and steel having all the same amount of power. So that becomes very interesting on coverage moves. And then if you use a Terra type on a type that you already have, so let's say, again, Eevee, let's say you Terra type into a normal type. It's still normal type defensively. Offensively, it's stab, which typically is a 1.5 modifier. It becomes a ×2 modifier. So it makes things interesting. You can either make your typing change defensively, you can give yourself additional coverages, or you can boost one of your types to do even more damage than they should be doing. And it does make for some interesting Terra Raid bosses, especially the event ones they've been doing.
certainly think it's going to make it very interesting in official leagues, because that's going to add a really big element to it. I like it for that. It's just I kind of feel I like the fact that they could be a bit more free with the designs with the Gigantamax and Megaforms, and I kind of miss those.
True, but then they were limited to like maybe a few Pokemon doing that with, and ended up not doing Pokemon that they wanted to do, i.e. Mega Flygon. They wanted to do it, but they had design block. They couldn't think of a way to design it. So we got no Mega Flygon.
Yeah, at least I suppose with the Gigantamax, every Pokemon could Gigantamax. It's just some
Max, and then some
changed
Pokemon
what they look like.
could change even further and get even nastier moves.
So yeah, I think the Terra type is a better
Mechanic
version of those.
It does make
It's
some
just-
Pokemon more annoying defensively speaking to beat.
Yeah, I just feel I feel the whole make them shiny thing is a bit
A bit much.
shit. No, I just think it looks a bit shit.
Yeah.
Certainly on some, it looks terrible.
Yeah. The Terra boss events we've been having, so far it's been Charizard and Cinderace. They've been challenging. It's been making people have to specifically plan out to use a certain Pokemon, because the first one, Charizard, it was a Terra Dragon, so it had Dragon, Flying, and Fire moves, which all did major damage. So, so you have to think like, right, how do we reduce the amount of damage we can get from this the most? Right, it's got Dragon. We need to pick a Fairy type just to weaken it immediately. It's got Fire moves. Let's pick a Water type. That leaves just Flying moves, but it's one Flying move. It's Hurricane. So as long as we don't summon the rain, it'd be fine. So most
Or they get confused by Hurricane.
Or they get
which was
confused by
the thing
Hurricane.
that kicked us. Yeah.
And most people for the Charizard event ended up picking like Azumarill, which is not a bad option. I did see a fair number of Sylveons, which is also not a bad option.
I will say our team was predominantly one of the Paradox Pokemon.
I know which one you're talking about. Yes, that one.
Yeah.
And then this
Actually, Vija, which version have you got? Scarlet or Violet?
is Phil there. I think we lost him.
I'm playing Scarlet.
He's playing Scarlet.
Ah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yes, the one I'm
he's-
thinking of is a spoiler for yours.
Yes, it is. But yeah, there's that. And then the Cinderace one, which is the second weekend for it is going on at the moment. That will have people more worried, because whilst it only is a Cinderace is typically a fire type who end up being a firefighting technically fully Terraid, it's got a stupidly wide range of coverage moves, which makes it such a pain to plan for.
And the worst part is, between every turn, it uses Work Up.
And there's no work, it's bulk up.
Oh, Bulk Up.
Bulk up defense, up attack, smash.
Is it Bulk Up?
Yes, it is bulk up.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, it's got fighting, it's got fire, it had Iron Head, which was not great for a Azumarill, so it's like, okay, we can't use a Azumarill, really. And then, what was the fourth move? It was something, I don't know, it was something that people weren't too bothered about. And people end up using Slowbro with store power tactics, and then just absolutely decimated it off the field. Which, to be fair,
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics, that's the one I'm thinking of, which was also not great when it's got no items holding. It's like 120 base power move all the time, or 110. One of the two. It's still stupidly powerful. So it's like people send out the Slowbros. I sent out a Miradon just to try and weaken it and build up reflex. But yeah, it's like fun. There's supposed to be a poison type Terra type coming up next. We have no idea what it is going to be, other than it's poison type. So that's going to be fun to plan.
I think the other thing I will say is I don't think there's any of the new Pokemon I'm a massive fan of.
I mean, the starters are right. I mean, I know for a fact that
The starters are right.
Dusk is a fan of the Meowscarada. Oh, sorry, Morgana, for Ian's reference.
Does it constantly tell you to go to bed at the end of every gym session?
No, it's more. It's design is very reminiscent of.
Yeah, I've seen the design. Earthheart did show it to me, and yeah, it is very Three Musketeers, Phantom Thieves esque.
Yes, it's very.
It would make an
Did
interesting.
I show you the
theme.
fan version?
You did, yes.
But yeah,
I don't think I've shown you the real version.
no.
But yeah, it very much reminds me that this would make a very interesting double team with Incineroar.
It would.
Yeah.
The starters actually were not bad for this one.
I'm not a fan of the base forms. Yes, I agree. I was not a fan of the water final.
How dare
version.
you? How dare you? That's a fabulous vessel dancer. How dare you?
I must admit, I'm not a
I
fan
found it
of
the weakest.
the final form of the crocodile. It just seemed a bit.
Skeledirge.
Yeah, it just seemed a bit there. Nothing
I
impactful.
kind of like Skeledirge because it's a little bit different, and I really like the way it does its signature move. And to be honest, Nibal, that's the thing that put me off the water starters final one.
What,
I
its
really
signature
don't
move?
like the signature move is a bit of a letdown.
What, you don't like it having a very powerful version of an attack that lets you speed up? You don't like that?
Yeah, because it never survives more than 2 hits.
It's got Moxes.
I think that's just-
It's got Moxes, its hidden ability. So if you got one with its hidden ability, you can just
I don't have its hidden ability.
get one. Get
Not the starter one can't have the hidden ability anyway.
Get one. You can get the ability patch or the ability.
Oh yeah, but I'm saving those
raised.
for Pokemon I actually want to use.
You don't want to use a Moxie, but oh, that's a shame. But yeah, it's been pretty much fun. The one change I'm slightly questioning on is where you do your breeding now. They've changed.
Oh yeah,
They've ditched the daycares. You know,
I kind of like this one better.
you do, but it's like really in front of my sandwich. You're doing it in front of my sandwich at the picnic table. How dare you?
Oh no, I go to a local restaurant, eat there, and then just lay the picnic out and let them do it. I will also say, and this is not a really criticism, but I feel like Violet's exclusive Pokemon got a bit of the shit end of the stick on shinies, if you get what I mean.
What, the mascot?
No, the Paradox.
Oh, the Paradox.
Once.
I haven't checked the shinies for the new generation lately.
The Violet ones all have the same shiny theme to them.
Yeah, well,
Look it up and you'll see what I mean.
I'm not shiny testing them anyway, so yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we have been just as a group, just so we all have one. So I actually have all of the shiny Paradox Pokemon in both games now.
Yeah,
So
yeah, it's been a fun game. I'm pretty sure they're going to announce DLC maybe at the end of Feb when they do their usual Pokemon Day thing.
you can see where the DLC area is as well, quite easily.
What we think it's going to go. I have an idea.
The hatched area at the top of the map.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if that's not used at some points.
Yeah, exactly.
I can definitely think of 2 Pokemon they're definitely going to be adding in the DLC if you look in the lore books around the place. Actually 3 Pokemon even. They haven't shown who's the typical one responsible for the phenomenon gimmick in each game in this one yet. Because what was it? And actually, no. Tell a lie, there wasn't one for Megas. There was one for C moves. There was one for Dynamaxing. There is supposed to be one for Terrestrializing that they haven't shown yet.
Yeah, I imagine it'll be like it'll be some kind of
It's something. There's books in the game that have shown sketches of 2 Paradox Pokemon we haven't seen yet, and ooh, that's going to be interesting.
There'll be one exclusive for each version, won't there?
It's most likely going to be, but still, it's like ooh, gimme. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to be saving my future self from editing so much crap.
Obviously, there's one other complaint I have, which is I think in the previous games you could use TMs as much as you like.
You could.
And
Not from. I think it was from what Gen 6 onwards.
Gen
7 onwards?
5, 6, 7, and 8. You could use your TMs as much as you wanted.
and they've gone backwards now.
Gone backwards. However, saying that, a Pokemon can now relearn TMs that they've forgotten.
They can relearn all the moves they've forgotten whenever you want, basically.
They've taken a note from Legends. They've learned something
Yes.
from Legends.
Though, this is the thing with Pokemon games. I always feel like they take 2 steps forward, but they still take 2 steps back.
They just optimize it a little bit more and maybe, I don't know, fix the leveling scale for it, maybe, and it'll be better.
Maybe, but I always feel like they're taking out quite a few things. Like, one of the things I still think in some of the early games, something that needs to stay is rematches,
Like a V
especially with like higher
a
levels.
Verse Seeker. A Verse Seeker would be nice.
I think the better one was, I think it was in Platinum, where you had a restaurant where you could rematch all of the gym leaders in the game, and occasionally Cynthia.
Oh yeah. Well, you could. Cynthia was never in the restaurant. I think she was always at the Elite Four with the Elite Four members.
Maybe
every
I
gym
don't
leader,
remember.
every gym leader was in that, and the stat trainers were in that restaurant.
Oh, that's probably what I'm thinking about. Yeah, but this is the thing. Like, I think like the games where you can do these rematches are the better ones. I think Black and White 2 may have had something similar, but I
They
think
had
that was
the
in the
World
Battle Tower.
They had the World
Yeah.
Coronation Week of Verse. Every gym leader and champion from the previous 4 games. Not Elite Four.
That was good.
Not Elite Fours. Fuck Elite Fours, apparently, according to Black White 2's World Cup thing.
No one likes Lance.
He's in there. Because he's technically a champion.
Yeah, that's true. He's champion of Johto. Yeah.
Oh, which that reminds me. The anime is now ending a very long 25-year saga now. They're ditching Ash. 25 years of it.
A child who never aged a day.
Watch they're doing like a little 11-episode special before they go on to the new protagonist.
Yeah,
if they end that 11-episode saga with Ash actually ages, that's another
yeah,
thing
Ash
they
goes back
break.
to Pallet Town for his birthday, where he grows 1 year older. In the thousands of episodes, which must have covered more than 365 days.
Yeah, there's like 1,200 episodes at least. So
Yeah.
even if they somehow try to explain away 2 episodes, actually no, 4 episodes in the span of a day, which they can't.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
He must be at least 4 years older. At least.
You never know, he might have a rare genetic condition where he stopped aging.
Or maybe it's just the origin. Maybe this 11-episode arc is the origin story of him becoming red.
Or maybe it's all back to that original fan theory of he's in a coma. That is the original
waiting
theory.
for it to wake up.
It's like, wake up.
Thanks for giving suggestions of making this happy-go-lucky kids show take very dark twists.
I just hope that the coma is caused by that first electrocution that he gets off Pikachu.
Which one? That one or the one he gets from the Spyro? Either will be applicable for that. And shall we end it there? On that note,
I think that's a good place. Yes.
future
Thank
me's
you
going
all
to
for
hate
joining
editing this.
Who's going to hate editing it?
Me,
to help.
future me.
Well, you know.
You can't edit yourself into being the winner of the game. I'm very sorry, Nibal.
If I could, I would have won the other games from the
I
previous
was going
years.
to say. Nibal, winner of every single board game.
My goodness!
No, now
But
you
yes,
said
I
that,
did.
you made it easy for him.
My goodness! I did not expect Nibal to win this game of Sushi Go. There you
Party.
go.
You heard him say it.
I'm
Yes.
not going to help in this.
My thanks to Nibal, the Random Genius, and Vija, and yeah, Nibal does a lot of work on this one, so on this show. So
It's like,
Yeah,
I'm
kudos
gonna
to
hate
Nibal
myself.
for editing Haggle.
I'm going to hate myself later.
ugh. Well, I'm going to start editing a show soon, hopefully. So that'll be used for filler when we need it.
Or whenever
Um,
Kev decides not to do Radio Redux, because that's back up
Yeah,
again.
basically.
That's going to be fun scheduling all this.
Well, we've only recorded one so far, so with the Random Genius. But it'll be a few more top lists, and there's one I definitely want you on, Nibal. So
I have an idea what that one is if I recall previous conversations.
there's that. I also want you on for the Pokemon one because I don't
Okay.
know anyone that's a better expert at
then.
Pokemon.
2 then.
Yeah, the other one is a long time coming, and yeah. So my thanks to Nibal, Ranjis, and Vija. We will catch you whenever we next catch you, because we'll probably have recorded the next episode by the time this part goes out. Anyway,
Maybe.
maybe we'll see.
Check your
Either
local
way,
Radio Sega listings will be there somewhere.
Oh yes, this is on
Yeah.
Radio Sega. Sorry for drowning your ears out with this.
take care, everyone, and stay safe.
Have a good evening.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.